Welcome. Almost everything we do in our communities is shaped by law, a layer of federal and state rules that exist for one reason: to keep our residents safe, respected, and well cared for. These rules set the floor for the quality and dignity every resident is entitled to. You don't need to be a lawyer, but every team member should understand the framework we work within and the real part you play in following it every shift. Our communities answer to several authorities at once. In Florida, the Agency for Healthcare Administration, AHCA, licenses and inspects our assisted living facilities under Chapter 429 and our skilled nursing facilities under Chapter 400. For care paid by Medicare or Medicaid, the federal government adds its own requirements of participation. Other agencies oversee professional licenses, like our nurses, and protect the rights of elders. Different rules, one shared goal: good, safe care. Several major laws touch our work every day. Residents have legal rights we are required to protect. HIPAA guards their health information and privacy. Anti-discrimination laws, like the Americans with Disabilities Act, require equal access for everyone. OSHA protects the safety of you, the team member. And Florida law makes every one of us a mandatory reporter of abuse, neglect, and exploitation of vulnerable adults. You don't memorize the statutes. You recognize when one is in play. At the heart of every one of these laws is a single, simple idea. Residents do not give up their rights when they move in. They keep the right to dignity and privacy, the right to make their own choices and to be active partners in their own care, the right to voice a complaint or grievance without any fear of punishment, and the right to be free from abuse, neglect, and from any restraint that isn't truly necessary. When you protect those rights in the small moments, you are carrying out the law's very first purpose. To make sure the rules are actually followed, AHCA and federal surveyors visit our communities, very often unannounced. They watch how care is given, they talk with residents and team members, and they review our records. If they find a deficiency, the community is cited and must put a plan in place to correct it. The goal is never to catch us doing wrong, it's to keep residents safe. That's why we don't prepare for a survey. We stay survey ready every single day in how we work and what we write down. The law also defines what each of us is allowed to do. This is called scope of practice, and it matters. Work only within your own role and your own training. A clinical task that belongs to a licensed nurse is not something unlicensed staff should take on. And when you are unsure where the line is, the right move is always to stop and ask. Florida also requires specific training and demonstrated competency for our roles, and keeping that current is part of how we stay safe and compliant. So what does all of this ask of you, day to day? It comes down to a few habits. Follow your community's policies, because those policies are built directly on these laws. Protect every resident's rights and privacy. Document honestly, accurately, and on time. If it wasn't written down, it's as if it wasn't done. Report concerns and any suspected abuse right away. Cooperate openly with surveyors. And whenever you are unsure about anything, ask your supervisor. That is exactly what they are there for. In the end, these laws aren't red tape. They are the promise we make to every resident and every family that this is a safe, respectful, well-run place to live. Know the framework, work within your role, protect their rights, document the truth, and speak up. Do that, and you don't just stay compliant. You help build the trust our communities are known for. This has been a Palace University training. Thank you for upholding it.